And a chance for us to catch up with the left-hander. Another great outing for you last night. I'm curious, I mean, you've been pitching for a long time, but what the process has been like for you, just kind of getting into a groove. There are highs and lows of a season, but just getting into a groove with a new team, new guys, new coaches, and all that. Yeah,
I mean, when I first came over, I didn't really do that well. So I got kind of taken out of my role, and now I'm starting to pitch better and hopefully get into, closer games.
And talk a little bit about those roles. A lot of times guys really want to know precisely when they're going to be in. Does that matter to you? Does it seem to be something you just kind of roll with it?
I mean, I think everybody wants to know when they're going to pitch. You feel a lot more comfortable in a role. Last year in San Diego throwing the 7th and the 8th, and this year throwing the 7th and some of the 8th, you kind of get into a routine. You know when you're going to throw. You know it's going to be a close game as well. And that adrenaline is something you kind of can't replace when it's 10-1 in Detroit in a day game. You don't have that.
It's really no different, I think, and you could speak on the pitching side of it, but for a hitter too. I mean, you have slumps. You go through times where you have that confidence and you don't. When you go through one of those type of stretches, and everybody does, how do you handle it?
I mean, I try to get away from baseball and try to do less as opposed to doing more. There's certain guys that like to throw bullpens and throw extra. I try to do a little less. When I've been playing catch recently, I've been using the windup. I never used the windup, but just to get a little more, rhythm, be a little more fluid with my, my mechanics, it has helped me a lot, I think. And playing with Fernando Rodney last year, and his ability to forget his last outing is something I was almost taken aback from it, how he could, blow a save or, walk the bases full, spray the ball everywhere, and then throw the guy a 3-2 changeup to get the out. And that's incredible.
You do like to have fun in that bullpen, don't you? I mean, we've seen you messing with the cameras and claps and cheers and whatever you're doing out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to have fun. I mean, you play this game every day. It's a grind. You're on a bus. You're on a plane. You're in a different city. There's a lot of failure. 7 out of 10 times you're going to fail if you're a hitter, and you still be really, really good. As a reliever, you really have to be perfect every time out. If you're not, then you could cost your team the game. So there's some high, there's some high tension sometimes, and to have fun, I think is something that has always been a part of my life, and I try to bring it to everybody else in the right way.
It's a good thing, even when he's dominating in ping pong in the clubhouse here. He might be the best left-hander in there. Maybe not, I don't know. And I'm sure he'll be rooting for the Chiefs over the Eagles in a week, and now he won't. It's okay, he's a Philly guy. Don't blame him for it.
It's a tough one for me.
No, I'll leave you out of that one.